Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Today is Wednesday, June 26th. I am still at the Flying J in Indianapolis, right across from Stoops Freightliner. I am about to pull out. Just wanted to say I got me a Monster and some breakfast, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. 2 of them. Now, I'm a little later than I should be because for whatever reason in my head, I thought Monticello was like, I don't know, 50 miles from me. An hour drive. It's actually 97 miles from where I'm at. 2-hour drive, almost 2-hour drive. So I'll be getting there like right at 11. So let me scarf this breakfast down, get to the hit the road, and get there for our 11 a.m. live load appointment. Why did I say that? So weird. Whatever. Let's go. Okay, we are here. We got to, it was like 7 miles away. We had to make a right on US 24, but it was closed through traffic. So I had to go, I mean, I'm out in corn-fed country, right? And I had to trust Trucker Path and my company GPS to get me through. And I don't like trusting them when it takes me off the beaten path, but I couldn't make a right, so I had to go straight, and I had to go for a couple of miles before both GPSs would readjust and quit trying to tell me to go around the block and go back, right? So after they both linked up, I got here. I'm going through cornfields and back roads and country roads and stuff. So, but yeah, we got around the detour. There were the closed section of the road, and we're here. We got here right at 11 o'clock. Would have been here about 10 minutes till, but we got here right at 11. So I am now in door 11. I saw some people having lunch, so you know I've been back in the dock for about 10 minutes now. So 5 minutes maybe, and I'm looking at the path for the neck to get to Carlisle. Now I've been to we're at now a place called Jordan Manufacturing, and this is go excuse me, and this load is an at-home load, so it's going to the at-home store or stores DC in Carlisle. I've been there before. Basically, when you're going down 81 from Carlisle, you go down a couple miles and you get off the exit, you make a right and then an immediate right, and voila, you're there. Bob's your uncle. It's dropping hook tomorrow. I should be there before noon tomorrow, hopefully, but it's starting to rain now, and I got some a lot of rain in my forecast. And you know, I don't like the north, and I'm looking for a load out of Carlisle tomorrow afternoon, and I feel like I might be stranded, but I'm not going to get stranded. I'll just take something just to get out of there if need be. But I also, remember how I said I probably will get communication about the hood over the next couple of days? I just got an email, literally like right before I started recording this. I got 2 emails. One from my insurance saying we've got an approved rate, just schedule it with them and work it out. And a second email was from that company, the company that caused all this crap. I told you I'm still going after them for the lost wages. They just sent me a thing saying send me all your settlements for the previous month. No, I'm not doing that because those previous settlements has nothing to do with the loads that I had scheduled that I had to lose because of this incident. So we'll see how it all works out. It's just you're asking me for crap that has no relevance. I know what they're trying to do. They're going to try to look at my previous settlements, see what the average was of those, and the average of the settlements, it's going to be lower than those total trips, because even those trips weren't on the same settlement. It was across a couple different weeks, right? But one daisy chained into the other, and daisy chained and so forth. So that one incident cost me all that. So I ain't gonna let them do it. Anyhow, I'm in the dock, so, but I've been looking at the, see, I don't like Northeast. Why don't I like the Northeast? Because one, the tolls are outrageous. I'm just looking at it right here with no tolls. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest, but the Northeast don't like trucks. Once, you know, the tolls are outrageous. The hills are up and down, which affects the fuel mileage. The fuel is outrageous pricing up in the Northeast. I just don't like it. And so far, as of late, every time I look at a load going to PA, it just looks like a ghost town. So I don't want to get stuck up there. And I'm not going to Jersey. I'm not going to New York. I'm not going to Connecticut. I'm not going to Maine or Delaware. I'm not doing it. I'm just not going to do it. I don't think. But what I need to do now is get this load over to PA, over to Carlisle tomorrow, and try to get something back, and so I can schedule the work with the shop. Now, I did reply to my insurance lady asking if I had any coverage at all that would cover the hotel room while I'm in repair for 4 days. She hasn't replied back yet, but then again, I just sent it. So I'm hoping the insurance can cover the room for me. Not a reimbursement, just cover it. Because, to be honest, my funds ain't looking very flush right now. So, yeah, not enough to where I'm going to have a freaking $400 minimum, maybe $500 for a hotel room anyway. I don't have that to put in a hotel room. I just don't. It's just the way it is right now. So, yeah, we'll see how it all works out. But I'm just out here. I'm just going to work. I'm going to probably try to schedule my repair next week sometime. Let me get some loads in, get some revenue back in, and we'll go from there. But in the meantime, I gotta get loaded first. I'm gonna get on the board and look for loads, see if something pops up, and our light just turned red. So, yippee! Okay, so I kind of had a couple more emails back and forth with the I'm just referring to them as the company. You know, the hood damage people. She came back and said, like, here's what I can offer right now. And I was like, I replied back, I said, that's a little too low, right? So I was like, listen, the total revenue loss that I quoted you was $8,000, just above $8,000 for all the trips that I had to lose because of this incident. Well, I understand your side of it too, but just for the sake of getting it behind me, let's meet at a happy number for both of us. I was like, my number to you initially was $8,000. So if you come off your offer, let's meet in the middle about $4,000. Let's try to go to about $4,000. Let's meet there. Let's come up with a happy number just to get this shit done with. And which I'm, you know what, if I can avoid a long fight, long battle, whatever. Because I mean, honestly, right now it sucks, and I feel like this situation has kind of doomed me for the past month, 6 weeks. So let me just get it done with, right? And see, I say that out loud and I sound like I'm making excuses. Well, shut the hell up, country. Yeah, dumbass. You don't make excuses for shit. Everything's on you. So, anyway, we'll see. She said I will advise by tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. If they come up, hell, 50%, I'll probably say, okay, send it to me. We'll just get this done with. But if they'd be willing to meet at the 4, which is the halfway point to get me some of that revenue back, I'm not asking for anything I wouldn't have had anyway. Cause you heard me say it before. I don't want anything for free. I want to earn what I get, right? And I would have earned that. I mean, granted, there's no guarantee because cancellations and shit happens, but that stuff was planned. It was already planned. It was assigned to me. It was in my route. I had that stuff planned, and I lost it because of the company. So we'll see how it all works out in the end. But for now, still waiting. Red light's been on about 15 minutes, maybe. So we shall see. Let me show you what I mean by looking at routes without tolls. So look at with tolls. Trucker Path is estimating I'll pay $341.75 taking the 9-hour, 46-minute, 615-mile route. But if I go and hit route options and hit take off or mark avoid tolls right there, the second one, avoid tolls, and then hit save and recalculate or reroute. Takes that 9 hours and 36 or 60, 9 hours 40 minutes down to up to 10 hours and 30 minutes, 613 miles, but 0 tolls. You know what? 30 minutes longer, 35, 40 minutes longer, I will definitely save $370. Now, from what I'm told, through Schneider, we don't pay the full price of the tolls. We get a discounted rate. Although I don't know what the discounted rate is. But if I can avoid $370, that's another reason why I hate going to Northeast, because everything 80, 90, 76, all of that is toll roads, man. And they rob you, man. They rob you. And as a company driver, you don't think of that. You just think, hey, this is the quickest way, the easiest truck route, the best way. You know what? And what I'm going to do, because my company GPS is having me go back down to Indy and take 70 straight over. And 70 does go all the way into 81. I can take 70 straight over to 81 and just go north and boom, Bob's your uncle. So that's the easiest route and no tolls there. I don't even think it's taking me as far as 81, to be honest. I think it's taking me up north through some country roads prior to that. But what I'll probably do, is that 68? 70 and 68 merge. So I probably won't go all the way to 81. Let me look at this map here. That's taking me through State College, but if I take 70 through Pittsburgh, or 70 through Wheeling, 70, all the way into Bedford, Somerset, Bedford. Is that 70? What is that road? Come on, you zoomed out. Show me. Yeah, that's 70. 70 all the way. Yeah, I will. 70, actually, that's 76. 70 goes north of Hancock. You know what? 70 all the way to 81. 70 and 68 merge. Because I don't want to go up 68, even though I'm supposed to be at 5,000, 6,000 mile load, 5,800, something like that. 68 is like steep ass climbing hills, right? 70 is a little slower zones, and because you gotta go through a couple towns, but still, that's the better route for me that I want to take. And I'll just take 70 all the way into Hagerstown, and then go north. Yeah, that'll work out. That'll be the best route for me. That's the route I'm choosing. So, probably about 11-hour drive total, 600 miles, 615 miles, 620 miles somewhere. I should knock out about over half of that today. Should be able to. Maybe I'll stop in Wheeling. And if I do that, I can do there's a Walmart there at Wheeling, right there next to the Cabela's DC. Yeah, truck parking there. Not overnight, but at least I can go in and do some. Shut up, Linda. At least I can go in and top off my fridge. But then again, do I want to top off the fridge knowing I'm going to be in a? Yeah, I need to, because I won't schedule my repair until another week or two. So anyway, all right, that just gives you an idea. When you're doing trip planning, you need to look for that stuff, because tolls going to be outrageous. Now I got to look, see what my best fuel stop is going to be along the route that I'm going to take. So I'm going to do a search from here to Columbus. That way the card manager app routes me down to 70 over to Columbus, or here to Wheeling. I'm going to do that. Yeah, to find the best fuel along 70. Hopefully, I think Ohio is fairly decent, more decent than, I know, more than Pennsylvania, maybe even West Virginia. So I don't know, let me look. Now I got to take my trip planning, looking for fuel stops. So you got to look at all this stuff. You got to look at the route, the time, the miles. Even if a trip is longer in time and miles, but it saves you $371, you'll do it. And you just have to. Otherwise, it's $1,500 load. What is this? 14 something? It's like 2 something a mile. I'll put all the data in the spreadsheet, and we'll talk about it later. But yeah, it take it minus that 370, right? You don't want to do that. Not on a small load like this. Now, maybe a $3,000 load from here to somewhere, maybe. Just all depends. But you want to look at it. But you want to save wherever you can. Fuel, tolls, time. Yeah. Let me look see where my fuel stops can be. All right, found fuel out of Sheetz in New Concord, Ohio. 322. That's the cheapest along my route, even after our 40-cent discount this week. With the cheapest pilot that I saw was just past that area. New Concord or Cambridge is right between Zanesville and Cambridge, Ohio, right off of 70. Even with after our 40-cent discount, the cheapest Pilot Flying J that I found along 70 is it's $380 before our discount, so $340. So I'm gonna save 18 cents by going to Sheetz, and Sheetz is a good little place. Different type of food or whatever you can get, you know, which I probably won't because I got I've had this. I guess I got a pack of bacon I need to use and a pack of hamburger I need to use, so we'll see. But then again, it's just it'll be good to have a different option of some sort other than these, you know, the major chains and all that crap. So yeah, I'll stop at this Sheetz in New Cambridge. It's 334 miles away from here. I got 5/8 of a tank of fuel. I got plenty enough to get there, and it's just 5 hours and 26-minute drive time. Got 9 hours I can drive, depending on how much longer I'm in here. I've been in here for 45 minutes in this dock so far, so we'll see. But yeah, saving money on fuel and tolls, that's what you got to do, or all expenses together, really. So you just need to cut them where you can. So anyway, I'm going to get loaded out of here and hit the road, and you'll probably see me at the Sheetz next time you see me. Filling up. All right, so 2 hours and 45 minutes in the dock. Just got my paperwork. Pulled out from the dock. Closed the doors, put the seal on. Now, go back on duty to finish out these tasks at this location. Seal is 831-9930. 9930. So it's 14:03 right now, 2:03 in the PM. Mark out the load complete. Updating that now. Come on, process. Trailer. Updating that now. Tomorrow around noon, that sounds about right. Submit. Oh, must be greater. And you don't think I'm gonna be there the 28th? We'll close you. We'll do my ETA here. Well, let me see the appointment time. Oh, the appointment time don't start till the 28th. I'll be there tomorrow, so I'm putting my ETA to 27th. Unable to edit? Okay, fine, whatever. It's just gonna be what it is. Hit mark complete, hit do this then. Do this. Do that. Select reason. Trip plan confirmed, submit. Rate my location, nope. Optional, that's right. Skip, skippity, skip, skip. And depart from stop right now at 14:04. Now, let's head to the Sheetz in New Concord, Ohio. All right, so you know, earlier I told you I got the response from an email about getting the approval for the hood, right? But I didn't look at it. I just said, okay, cool, I'll schedule it at the shop. I haven't talked to them yet, but they gave me a copy of the estimate from the shop. Now, mind you, the first estimate, I stopped at the NDOC to grab lunch. I like this little diner in here. Today they have sloppy joes and taters, so that's what I got. But just to remind you, the estimate that I got for an entire hood was like $6,000, right? Then I was like, well, maybe it's just that one section needs to be. After I learned it comes in 3 sections, I think, well, how about a quote just for the right fender, what they call them? He sent me a quote saying it was like $3,000 right here. Now, since I gave it up, I had the insurance to take care of the repair. Let them take it over. They sent a response to both the shop and myself saying, hey, price is close, but we need a driver to come in so you can get it physically, look at it, take pictures yourself, and let's see if we can't get a better number. That quote was $3,100. Now, The new quote, the insurance required to have, saying the 3,100 was too damn high, has now went up to this. What was it, 42 or 43? I don't remember off the top of my head. I just took a screenshot. And it's approved. You'd have been better off just to approve the initial one. Now you're paying like $1,100, $1,200 more than... I don't know why it went up $1,100, but I don't know why it went up that amount. But it did. And they agreed to it instantly. It's like the price wasn't good enough. Let's get another a visual estimate. Let's make it higher and we'll approve it. I mean, make it make sense. It just doesn't. But whatever. I'm gonna eat my sloppy Joe. We're 240 miles away, 3 hours and 46 minutes away from the Sheetz that I plan on getting fuel. But then again, you know, I was thinking about this too. Right now I'm 520 miles away from delivery. And I thought I had an open window from today to Friday to drop this damn thing. The open window doesn't start until midnight tomorrow night, which would be technically Friday, the 28th. So it sucks. I'm about to, when I go to look for loads again, I'm about to book a load because you can increase your ETA to delivery, but you can't increase it before the scheduled delivery window. It won't let me. It just won't let me. I've tried it from my phone, I've tried it from my tablet, and I've tried it from the company tablet, trying to do them like back to back, you know, quick, so I can update one and the other. It won't, for some reason, will not let me do my ETA before my appointment window is opened. So I won't be dropping this load out till Friday morning. Which, so right now, it hasn't been horrible because there's really nothing worth bragging about coming out of the Carlisle area. So this might help me in a way, but we'll find out. So I might, just because it's gray and gloomy, I might end up just staying here. I mean, there's no reason not to. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But I gotta get on the board. I'm gonna eat my sandwich, get on the board, see what's popping right now. It's the 4:20 in the afternoon, so let's see if there's anything up.